What's going on YouTube? Solange right here, and this is the eBay kit that I bought on eBay, obviously for 20 bucks. You can read from the title. This is the backup sensors. You can see I got it in red, and it doesn't quite match. This is a lot like a GM Corvette bright red, and then my actual paint is like this red flake metallic. It's called Barcelona red from Toyota. And yeah, so I didn't install it yet. It's not 100% installed, but it's all wired up, and I wanted to show you before I tuck everything up. So all I did, sorry I have a cold by the way. All I did, I haven't plugged these things in yet, just because I want to test them out. But you want to be careful. You can see here, I don't know, there's letters that says up right there. You want to make sure that's pointing upwards, okay? Next thing you want to make sure is that yeah, make sure that this wire is like connected well. So I bought these what is it called, tap splice. There we go, tap splice. I got it from a hardware store, and it was $5, and this is what you get. I'm using the red ones there, as you can see, and it just splices the wire instead of me having to cut it. And I used some over here for my switchback lights for my I don't know if you can see that shiny piece in the back. I use it for my switchback lights, and I have them for like 6 months, and they haven't failed on me. So I am putting all my fate into those little things right there. Anyways, I plugged in all these with the drill. Let me see what the drill is. With this bad boy, you can see there, that's the bit that comes with it, and I wired it to this hole. I mean, I drilled a hole. I used this drill bit, and actually it cut fairly well. You can see here, here's the cap that it drilled through, and yeah, I cut it through. I just put some tape because I don't have any like deburrs with me or files to make that nice and smooth. So anyways, yeah, I just wired it straight through there. You can see the ground. Let me see if you can see my foot. You probably can't see my foot, but you can see my shadow moving. But yeah, so I wired those straight through there, and let me show you what's happening underneath the car. There you can see one of the wires, and it's just coming, and then there it goes, straight through there. And then sorry about the glare. There you go. So you can see all the wires going through that tiny hole there. I just drilled it out because I couldn't find anything else. Oh. And the way I measured the height, I put a piece of tape along. You can see here this bump stop right here. It goes straight, and then it's like inclined, and then it goes down. I put a piece of tape right there, and I measured using one of those measuring tapes from the sewing kits. And I measured, I think it said height-wise was like 40. Let me see if I can find a thing right here. As you can see there, the height, it says here, I don't know if it's going to focus, but the height says it's supposed to be 0.6 to 0.8 meters, which is 60 meters to 80 meters. And I have it set to 60 right now. And then far apart-wise, it's supposed to be 0.3 to 0.4 meters. So that's like 30 to 40 centimeters. So that's what I measured, and I used a piece of tape and a what is that thing called, piece of tape and a Sharpie to mark out my drilling holes. You can see here, here's some of the things I drilled out. You can see here is a piece of tape I used to mark out the line. And then I have all the wires coming out right here, and then all the wires are here, and I have it back against this little felt material that Toyota comes in. And then I'm going to be hooking this thing up. Here's the actual pack. This is a default pack. I don't know, yours probably might look a little bit different, but I have them all hooked up here. The one over here is D, and then the one over here is A. I don't know if you can see there, A and D. It's backwards because I'll show you that in a little bit why I have it backwards. But and here's your monitor, which I have it hooked up inside. You could probably, I'll show you later. And then here's my power. I connected it straight to the reverse lights. The way I found the reverse lights, I took this panel out, and I looked at the wire right there. So this is my reverse light, and you can see here it has a red wire and a black and white wire. The black and white wire is the ground, and then I just followed it all the way down, and then I cut this thing open, the plastic piece, and I put those in there. And I'm gonna seal it up with some electrical tape, and then this red wire, all this stuff is gonna fit back here, so you won't be able to see a thing. It'll look nice and tidy. Anyways, let me show you the inside. Let me show you the other side actually. I drilled out, I don't know if you could see, here's that monitor wire. I have it running along here. That's the monitor wire, right? All right, I'm gonna pull this seat out and I'm gonna show you where that monitor wire goes to. Sorry it's so sunny today. Let me put the seat down. There it is. You see, I drilled a hole there, and then I don't know if you saw, but back there was where I showed you the monitor wire. This is where it comes out of, and it just sits back here. And I tucked it all the way already, but I tucked it behind here, all along there. And you can see there's a wire, and then I lifted it all the way up to around, and then here is my actual device. Now this is a different device. It's supposed to be sitting down like this, but since I'm hooking up to the actual like ceiling, it's gonna be upside down. So the numbers will be upside down, but the actual meter thing will be correct. So if something's close over there, it'll show on this side rather than that side. Yeah, so anyways, yeah, I don't think I'm missing anything. I'll tidy all this stuff up and I'll be right back. Alright, so I tidied everything up. As you can see here, let's go in the back, and there it goes. Here I have it hooked up. It is upside down, so that's actually what the readings is, 2.1 meters. I have it hooked up there, and you can hear it. I don't know if you can hear that. That's the beeping. And there it goes. Let's see, it's kind of flush. Yeah. Now one thing I did have a problem doing is actually fitting these into the actual hole. And what all I did was like take some of this stuff. This is like tire wet for your wheels. It's just some lubrication that you need, because I don't know if you remember that little plastic piece that's around it to fit it in. It's pretty tight, like you can't push it in if it's just dry, and I think that's because of the actual what is that stuff called? It's the actual plastic is like too rough or something, I don't know. But anyways, I put it in and it fit in pretty nicely, and you can't really take it out. Yeah, you can, I mean you can, but you need to like pry it out and stuff like that. It'll take a little bit, but on everyday basis it'll definitely not happen. You can see here, here's my feet where I'm standing, and it's going beep 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 beep, and now it's getting pretty close. And as you can see here, this is probably about I would say 1 foot, maybe like a foot or something, I don't know. It's the meter thing, the monitor says 0.3 meters. 0.3 meters, so 0.3 meters is actually a foot, so that's all it's doing. And you can see here my backup lights are on. My car is in reverse, so let's go ahead and close that, go sit inside. So man, I don't know if that's gonna pick it up, but okay, so my emergency brake is off. I'm putting it in neutral, I'm putting it in reverse. You can see there is the beep. What's up, guys? And there it is. You can see the radar, and all I'm gonna do is move backwards. As you can see here, that number is getting smaller and smaller. And again, guys, it is gonna stop when it gets to 0.3. There he goes. So it's at 0.3 right now. And all I'm gonna do is get out the car, and there it is. That's all it is right there. Oh, my truck is open. There we go. Close that. there it is. It's about a foot. You can see about a foot, 0.3 meters. Anyways, guys, that's pretty much it for the video. Thanks for liking, thanks for subscribing, and if you have any other questions, let me know in the comments and I'll get to you. Peace.